I can't be the only one who likes romantic suspense and fall, right? Welcome back to my channel. My name is B. This is my romance corner. I want to talk to you guys about a book duology that I came across recently that I loved. The Cult and the Catacombs by Penelope Sky. I was looking for something that wasn't too dark but had some darker themes. I wanted something that was suspenseful. I wanted something that it was gonna keep haunting me throughout the whole book. And that's what I got. The Cult starts off with our heroine, who is a ballerina, and she is in a show in Paris. And while she's performing, she has to wear a costume, obviously, and the costume is that of an angel. And while she's performing, she's noticed that there is someone in the audience who is just giving her the creeps, the absolute creeps. He is smiling from ear to ear, a smile that just completely gives her bad feelings when she looks out in the audience. It's distracting to her. He's there at multiple performances. She thinks she sees him around town near her apartment where she lives alone. She is terrified. She is terrified. She goes to the police. They do nothing about it. She talks to the people she works with. No one's taking her seriously. She talks to the police, and they do absolutely nothing about it. She feels like no one has her back. Backstage after her performance, she sees a man who is showing people a picture, and people are shaking their heads, saying, "I'm sorry, I don't knows." And when he finally gets to her, he asks her, "Have you seen the people in this photo?" And it's a picture of his daughter and the daughter's mother. And no one's seen them. He says that the mother was a ballerina here, she worked here, and no one knows. No, our heroine doesn't remember her, but she sees a lot of faces come and go, and she says that she's sorry, and the man just continues on. She thinks about it for a while. She wishes she could help, but she's got her own problems to deal with right now, including that creepy man from her performances. Unfortunately, our heroine gets abducted, and she finds herself in the middle of nowhere, out in the woods, and she is forced to dress in all white and wear angel wings. And the man who abducted her is the man with the creepy smile that's been following her, that's been going to her performances, and he believes that he's a demon and that she's an angel, his angel, the only thing that can absolve him of the sins that he's committed, the only way that he can ascend. She is stuck with several other women who have demons of their own, and there is no way out according to these other girls. They've lost hope. They know that there's no way out. She has the inclination to tell people that are there, "I'm not an angel. I'm just someone that you've abducted. I need to go home. I don't want to be here. I'm not an angel. I'm not your angel." But the other girls that are there have let her know that there's a graveyard with what the cult members call the fallen angels. As a person that's held captive there, you're torn between kicking up a fuss and being defiant and rebelling and being angry because you're not what they want you to be, and just sucking it up and pretending to get along to survive. While our heroine's there, she meets the people in that picture that man had shown her. She learns that they were abducted as well, and she has such a protective nature about that little girl. She will do absolutely anything to make sure that the little girl is untouched and unharmed. And just about all the ladies in this cult are devoid of any sort of hope of getting out of there. They do not believe that anyone's going to come for them. They don't believe that they'll ever find a way out. They're in the middle of nowhere, and they're in the woods, and it's the middle of fall, and it's cold, and they are without shoes. All that they wear are thin white dresses. They have zero hope of escaping this horrific place that they were taken to. Except for Claire, the little girl, who tells our heroine that her daddy will come for her. Claire tells our heroine that her daddy will come for her. She is sure of it. She is hopeful. She is bright when everyone else is in a fog and helpless and hopeless around her. I love the heroine in this duology. She was so strong. I have to do what I have to do without ever giving up hope. She prevailed every time you thought that it was going to take a turn for the worst. She held her ground. She was so fierce. She was so brave. The way she stood up for Claire, the way that she defended and saved Claire, the way that she fought back, the way that she was prepared even when she didn't want to be. This book, duology, was exactly what I needed right now. I don't want to spoil a lot for you, but it was everything that was creepy. It was dark without being too heavy. The book flirted a lot with being hopeful and hopeless. You felt the weight of the situation. You felt like there was always doom. There was something in the background all the time. You felt like you didn't know what was going to happen. It was really good. I felt the suspense. I felt the weight of the stakes. I was scared for our heroine Constance and Claire. I was rooting for them. I just wanted them to be okay. And the ride to get there was so good. It was just perfect for this time of the year. I was not ready to say goodbye to Halloween, and this one was awesome. Please read The Cult and The Catacombs. They're great. Catacombs starts off right where The Cult leaves off. Read it. It was perfect for this time of the year. And that's it for me, guys. I just want to talk to you guys about this duology. I was so down for it right now. Let me know if you've read it in the comments. If you have read anything similar to this book, let me know. I would love to add it to my TBR, especially around this time of the year. My name's B. This is my Romance Corner. You're welcome back anytime. I'll see you next time. Bye.